is that in response to our preliminary objection, one of the issues we raised in our preliminary objection is that the entry credentials, being the use of an ID number as a password and use of payroll number as username, has not been contested. And the emphasis in it is that those two particulars are publicly available. Anybody who works with the county can easily access the ID number and the payroll number, and therefore it should have been possible. Indeed, it happened that other people intercepted the system. And these buttresses the arguments made by my learned friend, Mr. Wanyama, when he pointed out somebody called Peter and others who logged in, including the admin who in the audit report is indicated as having entered, whilst it is the clerk who is said to be the admin of the system. The second argument, Mr. Speaker, sir, I know my learned friend, my learned friend for the county assembly has tried to belittle the point we are making about the issue of the button and pressing. And Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable senators, if it was intended that you can use electronic means and not necessarily a device that is secure, then even the Senate would have otherwise had to use a different system. It would have, in place of requiring, first of all, you will recall that the enactment of that standing order number 77 was made in October 2024. It is hardly a year ago. And so if the Kericho County intended to be very electronically advanced, then they should have, in place of using the word button, said we will use a link to vote. If it was intended that they should not necessarily press but click to vote, then they should have used the word in that standing order number 77.3 to say we will vote by clicking, not press. Mr. Speaker, sir, I insist that the intention of standing order number 77.3 was to ensure that there is an accountable, responsible, and verifiable voting system. Mr. Speaker, sir, my learned friend, in response to the arguments we've made in respect to standing order number 77, has invited your attention to standing order number 80. And he puts emphasis on the prerogative that the Speaker has in allowing the use of electronic voting. In reaction to his invite to you to make reference to standing order number 80, we would like to invite you to the standing order that is immediate before the one he has referred to, standing order number 80, being standing order number 79, which says that if MCAs insist that they want to vote by roll call, then the Speaker has no choice, provided there is somebody who has objected and is supported by more than 5 people, is supported by up to 5 people. In this case, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have invited your attention to the fact that there were 18 people who are opposed to this style of voting and wanted a roll call voting. For that reason, Mr. Speaker, sir, it is our argument that the only reason why the Speaker defied the provisions of standing order number 79 is because there was intention to fraudulently misrepresent the votes that were cast by the MCAs. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, sir, as I hand over to my learned friend, Mr. Wanyama, it is said that this system was secure. And that point is buttressed by the affidavit by the IT expert that my learned friend, Mr. Ongoya, has repeatedly made reference to. And one of the things then that come up for your consideration in our preliminary objection is this. Can we determine for a fact that the 4 MCAs who say they didn't vote indeed voted? And honorable senators and Mr. Speaker, sir, it is my submission that the only way we can determine that is to determine whether the link was sent to that respective MCA and that MCA specifically voted using his number that the link was sent to. And Mr. Speaker, sir, you will see from the audit logs that the audit log does not indicate anywhere the numbers to which the link was sent, nor the IP address of the devices that were sent. And therefore, it goes into the question of the scheme to manipulate these votes. The inverse of that, and the only way that the county could possibly say that they have an absolute answer to the question of whether or not the votes were manipulated, is if they could demonstrate that indeed the link was sent to an individual and that the IP address of that phone gadget was the one that cast those votes. Mr. Speaker, sir, to the extent that the audit report brought to you avoids, by design, to give you that information, Mr. Speaker, sir, we say creates a doubt in your mind. In closing my part of my submission as I hand over to my learned friend, Mr. Speaker, sir, this is our argument, that indeed there was no voting, and therefore the threshold of 2/3 was not achieved. But as a writer to that argument, Mr. Speaker, sir, and the honorable senators, it is our argument that even if, as my learned friend says, there is a possibility that this system was okay, if there is doubt in your minds that indeed this system might not have been foolproof, if there is doubt, that is enough reason for you to decline entertaining and determining this motion. For all those reasons, Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable senators, we pray that you reject this motion on the basis that you are not satisfied that indeed there was a motion that was properly considered, that it was properly voted for, and that the purport that there were 33 MCAs supporting the motion has been achieved. That's all, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, sir, I will stick to the time. Just in quick rebuttal, I would like to invite the honorable senators to look at the governor's response at page 113. My colleague, Mr. Ngoya, talked about one MCA. That's the governor's response, page 113. The governor's response, volume 1, at page 113. The governor's response, volume 1, at page 113, because ultimately for the Senate to determine that the motion is properly before it, it must be satisfied on the threshold. From the 47 MCAs in the county assembly, at least the threshold requires that 32 of them vote in favor of the impeachment motion. Now, at page 113, it is true what Mr. Ongoya has said, that one MCA has sworn an affidavit. Principally, the jumped ship swore an affidavit saying that they didn't meant what they said. But there are 17 other MCAs who have evidence in support of the PO at page 113. 17 MCAs. Ultimately, this is a process that follows the law. The Constitution is the Senate is a house of record, house that follows the Constitution, follows the law and the standing orders, and looks and listens to the evidence. So what is the evidence that I am showing you here? At page 115 is the evidence of 17 MCAs who have said they never supported the motion. So what does it mean? Do we have contrary evidence to rebut the cogent allegations by these 17 MCAs? If you do a quick calculation, minus 47, minus the 17 from 47, how many numbers do we have? We have 30. Does 30 meet the threshold in section 33(2) of the County Government Act? The answer is definitely not. Do we need to wait for this question to be subjected to trial the way Mr. Ongoya has invited? The answer is no. The evidence is before the Senate to determine the issue. What about the logs? We are relying on the logs given to us by the county assembly. They are the ones with access to the system. They printed it out and submitted to the Senate. We are simply relying on it, and we have pointed out more than 10 mistakes on the logs. Why can't they just do impeachment on the right thing? Why are they hiding in technology, trying to manipulate the votes for purposes of achieving an objective which the Constitution requires a very high threshold? Just to finish, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have also audio evidence, KB1, which we request that when you retire, you can have opportunity to look at it. That is KB1. It just fortifies you, it fortifies this fundamental point, that we have a problem on this matter that is before the Senate, at a threshold question. One of my colleagues, Mr. Speaker, sir, asking if we can play the audio. We have time for the audio. With your permission, can we play it?
Proceed. You have 2 minutes to do that. The Senate will rise at exactly 1:15.
Yes, we are requesting that KB1 be played. Sorry.
Mr. Speaker, subject to your guidance, I'm just wondering whether introduction of new evidence in this matter, I'll be able to respond to it, because that's now new evidence.
It is part of the bundle. It's part of the evidence that is already on record.
Because we can't comment on it once they have played it, but we could have commented on it, Mr. Speaker. If they had played it earlier, then we can comment in our response.
Just proceed and play the video.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir, we request for the KB1 to be played by the ICT staff.
We urge more counties to do their own ERP system just the way you are doing. It is something that has made the county work efficiently in terms of their elections.
Don't waste time. You're giving the out of the country, Wendy.
Your Honor, the screens, Mr. Speaker said the screens are off. There was a transcript. Yeah.
Don't waste time. You're giving the out of the country, Wendy. Is ready. Ona mwanachi, mamaja wa ipi tuni. Yangi male posters. Kifutani enyina bread sign an affidavit ko prone agi bet in fact oda muja dingone 200,000 agi kabisa
oja wakso
imaje ana iwendi
jaba agi mutabi that agi biru ba wado pai bari go lo for ina mugi mo
Dubai muti we mache gani ma muje cha
ami resab kabisa imi ak lo kyukwe
Machengero yawe na ma John policy kaza ngibe na mora oya jabru kura otiana
go biru angure
I'm using it because of you
pada gura anda nyone yeah
are go e chenga banas
yeah Kama arurun yeah thank you bro kama lini nduti
you are defending and governor the give kasarta cha
Ara aize ne to tiada
yeah jawi wilavza are boy bilis ne muli sit no wagibe tes chevlange wigi dogaro ngarijo agibe suena bidezi kabirgura.
Time is up.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir,
I'm
thank you.
afraid
Thank you very much for.
transact beyond 1:15.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Now, Honorable Senate, just take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. I will deliver my ruling at exactly 2:30 today on the matters that have been raised. Senate, arise. Honorable Senators, it is now 1:15 p.m. time to adjourn the Senate. The Senate therefore stands